On the Lions, rocket-on quarterback. He's not afraid to throw it. Second in the NFL in touchdowns.
It's the Lions and the Vikings, next on Madden Football.
Now from downtown Minneapolis, EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us inside beautiful U.S. Bank Stadium, the home of the Vikings. Good to be with you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson here in the booth. Greg, we got a couple of teams who love to throw the football, and you know how guys say, hey, we're not going against the other offense, we're going against the other team's defense. Greg, these star wide receivers, you know they're watching what the other guy does on the field here today.
Oh, in their minds, there's no question. They are competing against one another, and I think that's what makes this league so fun is when these guys, they know each other, they study each other, they work together in the off seasons. A lot of times they're friends. Come game day, there is no question. At the end of this one, yes, they want their teams to win, and when they put their two box scores up next to each other, there's going to be some bragging rights come this offseason.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's the Minnesota offense taking the field for the first time. They are led by the man who led Michigan to the national championship in 2023, quarterback J.J. McCarthy.
Last week was really all about the turnovers. He had some success throwing for 3 touchdowns. At times, the offense was really clicking and had some nice rhythm, but he has to eliminate the turnovers. Anytime that a defense can take the ball away, their odds of winning the game significantly increase. So coming into this game, can he continue to keep the good, continue to trust that passing game to score points and be aggressive on offense, and at the same time, eliminate the bad? That's going to be the key today, and if he can do that, man, this is as good an offense as we've seen in this league.
Maybe a couple there. It's third down. Third and 2, and here's McCarthy. He's going to have the first down and then some. And he will score. Touchdown, Minnesota. It's his second touchdown of the year. Reichard good with the extra point. And the Vikings will take a 7-0 lead. Reichard out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. This one taken at the 7. Now an opening past the 30. So that Detroit offense taking the field for the first time. They're led out by their rookie quarterback, a day 3 pick in the draft this past April.
When we sat down with him earlier in the week, Mike, as you would imagine, he wasn't exactly thrilled when we brought up the fact that he had 4 interceptions in last week's game. You could tell it was still on the top of his mind. He was still working to put it behind him. I think my biggest takeaway was just how excited he was to get back on the field and have a fresh start. And I think we want to see him get off to a fast start here early, get some easy completions, put last week behind him. If he can move forward and he can play to the level he's capable of, I think they're going to have a lot more success here in this one today.
That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Got a man downfield. It's Thomas. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And that screen slow to develop, and they rally to the ball and stop them. That will be no gain on the screen. On 2nd and 10, they'll try to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. He's going to get it to Okonkwo. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now
to the goal line and in. Ryan Thomas. Touchdown, Lions.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
That ties the game at 7.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. The Vikings offense and J.J. McCarthy getting set for their next possession. And he's used his legs to great effect this year, both when the pocket breaks down and by design, as you check out the league leaders in quarterback rushing yards. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. It'll be a gain of 10 and just enough to move the chains. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. A touchdown apiece here in the 1st quarter of play. Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. A throw on the move is caught. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down. From the gun, here's McCarthy. Now a deep ball toward the end zone.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
To the air on third down is McCarthy. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive. And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
Panay Wanwu now to return. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. The Lions offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And he's made a big impact in the passing game. As you look at the NFL leaders in receiving yards by a running back, his name right there at the top. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll begin here on the ground. And a nice gain there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Trying to push the ball down the field. It's an interception. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. And sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
A hit, and he has lost the football. The Lions have got it. How about the defense getting to the quarterback, getting access to the ball, knocking it free, and coming up with the recovery?
I'd like to see the quarterback just be a little more secure with the ball, Mike. You can see he's just a little loose, especially when you're operating from the pocket. But give credit to the defender. Nice job attacking the ball, knocking it loose and recovering it. And that is a big takeaway here on this defense.
Jalen Waddle, the intended target, and it'll bring up 2nd down. He'll drop to throw. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for it on 4th and long will end up in a turnover on downs. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll go play action here with McCarthy. To the middle of the field. Taken in by Addison. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard.
It's now third down and 4.
2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. We'll have more from Minneapolis after this. Here's a third down and 4. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range.
A big loss on the play. Brings up
It'll be a punt coming from the Vikings. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. The Lions offense ready to take over possession of the football. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Room to run at the 30. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And they bring him down. Inside the 10, it is going to be 1st and goal.
1st and goal. Detroit.
Here's a run to the 5-yard line.
Ball carried by number 21.
2nd and goal. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he's in. Brian Thomas. Touchdown, Detroit. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the first half. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer, because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Here's Bates for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Lions are on top. It's 14-10. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Vikings offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Looking to throw. McCarthy. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
It's a loss of 8. Brings up 2nd and 18. At the 22.
This is the epitome of team defense. Not only are you able to rush the passer and put relentless pressure on him play after play, but the coverage on the back end is so tight. There's just nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. You see him just continue to hold the ball that extra second in the pocket, and with the way these guys are pass rushing, that's all the time they need.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. One final throw before the break. He's got his man, Jefferson. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. And instead, why don't we get right back to it as we'll get ready for the third quarter. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. The Lions offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. As we take a look at the league leaders in receiving touchdowns, he tops all other NFL running backs to this point in the season. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. He'll turn and hand this one off. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And they're going to get the conversion here on 3rd down. He'll bring this up to the 33-yard line. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. In motion comes Thomas. They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. Not a whole lot happening there. Just a short pickup. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Now this time they'll look to throw. He'll let this one go deep for Thomas. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. Now it's going to be 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
You find yourself trailing coming out of the halftime break. Your defense is going to start on the field. And, man, what a great way to get this half started. Keep this game within 1 possession, get the ball back to your offense, and see what they can do.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
They'll send a tight end in motion right. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up 2nd and 20 at the Lions' 36-yard line.
McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Here's McCarthy. And that is incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out? And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And he'll be out of bounds just past the 25. Here's the Detroit offense now, headed back onto the field. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. Here's a 3rd and 10. Back to throw. He's got his man. It's complete to Thomas. He had 2 touchdowns earlier. Looking to see what he can do here in this second half. That grab gets them a 1st down. First carry for David Montgomery. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. He's across midfield. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. It is a huge play for Detroit. And even 30 yards. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. Here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down. He'll find his man, Nicole Hardman. And he's going to be taken down.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late. Let's see if they can put this one out of reach.
1st and goal, and here's Montgomery. That's a nice pickup, bringing it down to the 3. Now, here's 2nd and goal. One more time with Montgomery. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal. It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he will drive his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Lions. Greg, they did everything they wanted to do on that drive, and now a chance to really make it an important lead.
Mike, with that touchdown there, they're an extra point conversion from extending this lead to a 2-score game. And at this point in the 4th quarter, I think they'd feel pretty good about their chances of holding on.
So after the touchdown, It's Bates to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they... On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
He keeps it himself. And McCarthy's going to get down and pick up the 1st down. Good, smart play with the slide by J.J. They'll throw out of, and he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Here comes 2nd down. The Lions called their first timeout. Now on 2nd and long. They'll drop to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play. McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd, and that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Late in the game, a big turnover goes back the other way. A back-breaking score.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, Mike, you're just trying to make something happen. You find yourself trailing, less than 2 minutes remain. You're just taking some chances. In this case, the chances backfire, and the other team's able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
Bates now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Lions will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Vikings offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he has had all sorts of trouble in this one. Your quarterback has to take care of the ball, and he has not. Turning it over in the air, turning it over as a fumbler. You just cannot win football games in this league when the quarterback's giving the defense the ball. And that's what he's done in this one. Here is 1st and 10. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. Off-balance throw, it's complete.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
His throw left side is complete.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
2 timeouts still left, but scoring quickly here, a must. It's 1st and 10. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. To throw once more, here's McCarthy. He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Throwing again is McCarthy. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet. The kick here is good, so they are back within a possession. That gets it down to an 8-point game. With 1 timeout remaining, all they can really do here is try to recover an onside kick.
With the rule changes on kickoff, Mike, it's just so hard to really expect to recover an onside kick nowadays. There's a lot of people pushing for kind of a radical change to this. Hey, can we make it 4th and 15? Offense gets the go. If they convert it, they keep the ball. I'm not sure that ever happens, but we can see here, an onside kick, not much of a chance.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Now Montgomery. And he'll get 6 on this one, moving it inside the 40-yard line. The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. Here we go. 1 final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So a win for the visitors, the Lions. And it is a